What is going on, guys? So I'm in Pittsburgh right now and got a special video for you today. I'm going to be reacting to Jack Harlow's game, his RIZZ, his charisma. Hope you guys learned something from this video. It's going to be a good one. Apologize for the audio in advance. I don't have all my equipment. So yeah, let's get right into the video.
So Weedy, how it feel doing numbers?
Hey girl, what's up?
Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
Jack,
I know.
good to see you. I just want to interrupt. I just want to say hi. How you know?
I can see it.
You don't like getting caught off guard?
Why you shaking?
Am I?
Yeah. Oh,
Nobody's
Shayla.
shaking.
Okay, so a few things there. Number one, he comes up extremely confident. So you can see here, look at his body language, right? He's sort of leaning in, which is not always a good thing, but in this case, he does it so well. He's got a good handshake going on here. He's got strong eye contact, man. And you can tell that she's kind of just like experiencing his presence. This is something that comes with experience talking to girls at some point. Once you've approached enough girls, it's kind of natural to just come up like this.
Hi.
Jack,
Freedom from outcome, right? He probably doesn't care what she thinks of him. And that counterintuitively makes him more attractive to her.
I know.
good to see you. I just want to interrupt. I just want to say hi. How you know?
I can see it.
You don't like getting caught off guard?
Why you shaking?
She throws a shit test at him. She asks him, "Why are you shaking?" And his response here is perfect. Super witty.
Am I?
Yeah.
So he does like a little sandwich thing. Great game here, man. You don't always have to be that witty. You can get away with playing into her joke and over-exaggerating her shit tests. Point of a shit test is to just not give into her frame, right? She's trying to throw jabs at you, playful jabs, just like Sweetie did here. But Jack was calm, collected, and made a joke out of it. I think this was probably one of the best responses. What you could have done too is when she said, "Are you shaking?" you could have just started like shaking her hand profusely. That would have potentially worked too if done properly. But yeah, first clip here. Number one, come up with extreme confidence like this guy did here. Good body language, posture, good firm handshake, eye contact, being calm and cool. Jack was, you could tell he was just like completely unfazed. He's unfuckwittable. He's got that energy that, whatever this girl says is not going to affect him. And third is witticisms and passing shit tests. So, when a girl throws a shit test like this at you, just be funny with it. Be playful. You don't have to be witty, like I said. If you can be witty, perfect, even better. But yeah, it's just about vibing, bro. That's what Jack Harlow does best. It's his vibe. His energy is supreme. Okay, this guy has better game than most pickup artists and shit, dude. This guy is incredible. So let's go on to the next tape.
Sorry, I'm like reapplying my makeup. One moment.
You did a great job.
Am I doing good?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we wearing tonight?
A suit,
Okay, by who?
Givenchy,
Amazing.
dark chocolate.
Amazing. So are you like comfy with this stuff now?
Hell yeah, I'm a vet now.
You're a
My
vet
second
now?
one.
We're so chill right now.
Yeah, we ain't tripping. Nothing internally going on
No.
at all.
Did you have any like freak out today? Did you have like a moment today where you're like, actually, I might like, maybe I am freaked out?
Did you?
For sure.
Okay, then yes.
Okay, perfect. Oh, so you're matching my answer.
I just want to make sure we're comfortable.
On the same page.
Yeah.
What do you like get the most excited about when the Met comes around?
The food is so good.
I know.
There you go. You know what's up.
I
I
know
don't have to
what's up.
explain it to you.
Well, I'll see you in there.
Can't wait. Love you. Bye.
Love ya.
All right, so she does like an awkward, like little, yeah, that's Anyway, what he says here,
Well, I'll see you in there.
Can't wait. Love you. Bye.
Love you.
self-humor, bro. This guy is a master at making even the most bland situations funny and amusing for him. Self-amusement is key in game when talking to chicks, and this guy is a master at it. You're gonna see it in the next clip, but this is good. He likes to break the rules of social interaction and kind of catch people off guard. That's what Jack Harlow does best. This is something that you can easily apply, bro. This actually is a big line that's used by, I know, a bunch of PUA guys. They'll just say, "Bye, I love you," and that's just to kind of throw some humor in it. Shows you're not taking shit too seriously, but apparently this chick takes it pretty seriously. It's a stunner right there. But again, peep the charisma,
Okay, by who?
peep the body
Givenchy.
language,
Amazing.
Dark
peep
chocolate.
the eye
Amazing.
contact.
So are you like comfy with this stuff now?
Hell yeah, I'm a vet now.
You're a
My-
vet.
Peep that eye contact. He's smooth. He's not that fidgety. He's a little bit more fidgety in this clip than in the clip before. But, you know, he's speaking concisely. He's speaking fluently. He's got a good cadence to his tone. And he's feeling himself. And, you know, it shows. So, takeaways from this video: tonality, the cadence that you're speaking in, the pace that you're speaking in, not getting fidgety, and being self-amusing. Very important. Next clip. Okay, so this is one that probably a lot of you have seen. This went viral a couple months back. I don't know when this came out. Year ago. So this went viral when it came out. For reasons you're going to see.
What's poppin'?
Good start.
So I went to your show last night.
You were there?
Yeah. Did
Swear.
you not see me?
No, I didn't see you.
I was waving at you.
Okay. I
was
believe
like,
you. I didn't see
"Hello."
you.
What was the girl? There was a girl at the front and she had a sign. What did it say?
Fuck me.
What?
He's not afraid to get sexual, right? This might be a joke. It might not. Probably isn't a joke. But he's not afraid to bring up topics like this. You know, girls will sense if you're afraid of kind of speaking about sexual things, afraid of sexualizing. That's a turn off for them. Okay, you don't want to overdo it, or bring it up when it's not the correct moment. But you don't want to be afraid to bring up sexual topics.
So, what's your type?
My type?
Mm-hmm.
Dark hair.
Playful disqualification here. So she asks him what his type is, and he says dark hair, obviously because she has blonde hair. This is a joke, okay? You can tell because of the way that he says it, and he says it with a smile, right? He says it with a smirk. He's obviously being playful with it. That's why he can get away with saying stuff like this, is because of the delivery. People know he's joking. People know he's not being serious. This is a perfect example.
You know what I like?
Yeah.
Where I'm from, I don't know if they have it out here. They have little boxes in public. You can open them up, and there's little books inside. It's a little library.
Yes.
Take a book, put it back. Never done it. I just like walking past them.
Can you read?
What the hell is this?
Sorry, I meant, do you like to read?
I do.
So a little bit to unpack there. Number one, he's vibing, right? So he's talking about what he wants to talk about. A lot of guys would kind of be scared of talking about what they actually want to say. So here he's talking about just, in the United States, we have these things where in neighborhoods, it's like a little tiny library shelf kind of thing where you can go in, there's like a stack of books and you can trade one in, put them back, whatever, yada, yada. He's just vibing here. He's talking about what he wants to talk about. And you can tell he's being genuine with it, right? Too many guys will try to impress a girl talking about, I don't know, stuff that they've done, their accomplishments, etc. This guy's just having a normal laid-back conversation. But the tonality that he's doing it in and the self-amusement that he brings into it allows him to have a great conversation, seemingly out of nothing. Okay, that's what he's doing. And then second part, she asks him if he can read. And this is kind of just a stupid question. She probably wanted to make it like a shit test and see what his reaction was. And he immediately calls that out. So he's like, you know, what the hell is this? If a girl is saying stupid shit like that, it's good to call her out in a fashion that's not disrespectful. He did it perfectly here. He just kind of called it out subtly, and then she backtracked and asked him if he likes to read. So again, I'm not sure why she said that. I guess it was a shit test, and he passed it perfectly.
I heard that your weakness is for girls born in the 70s.
It's true.
I was just wondering, like, what about the 90s? Is that
I like the 90s,
cool?
but something about the 70s.
Yeah. Well, what about it?
Well, you are stupid.
I'm stupid.
Yeah, like in a good way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here she's trying to qualify herself to him. He's just teasing her here. It's pretty funny. He's obviously joking, not being serious. And he's poking fun at her little goofiness. Okay. And that's always something good to do with girls, is to just make fun of them lightly, not being too harsh about it, just being joking. And, that kind of sets up that dynamic where the girl feels like you are in the position of leadership. That's what game is about, right? You want to establish yourself as higher up in the social hierarchy than the girl. And this is one great way to do it, is to poke fun at her.
Really, like
What?
stuff like
What was
that.
that?
It's like a Manchester thing.
What do you say? Do it again?
Instead of really, really, or at the end, roller.
Yeah.
Phone.
Just do a whole sentence of something.
Do a whole sentence of something.
Oh, that was quite good.
Quiet, yes, no, yes, quiet, no, yes.
So he's self-amusing here again, just vibing out, bro. Just steering the conversation in a way that he wants to have it, and that's what makes this guy so special when it comes to conversation. Why he's so magnetic is because he's able to create a frame that's amusing, that's entertaining, that's fun to be a part of. And that's because he is able to create a space where he's sort of in this position of, just being himself, and people love that.
What's your best chat up line?
Oh. Hi.
Is that it?
Undefeated.
Hi.
You know what else is undefeated? Hi, I'm Jack.
You're shaking.
Am I?
Yeah.
Don't start this shit again.
So that was a reference to the clip that I showed you guys previously, the first one. You can see here when she asks him, he's always got a smile on his face, right? And this is super charming to see. It's good to always have a smile on your face, right? If you're kind of blankly staring at the girl and you have no expression in your face, it's a little creepy when you're talking and stuff like that. Another reason why he is able to get away with so much is because he just has a welcoming character. And smiling is a great way to portray that. When you first start gaming, it's going to be awkward. So your facial expressions are not going to be the best. You're going to be speaking pretty fast. You're going to just be twitchy, nervous, etc. But once you're comfortable talking to people, you get to a point where you have conversations in a manner where you are giving off the vibes that Jack does. Maybe not as much. I'm not saying you're going to turn into Jack Harlow if you start learning game, but you're going to get to a point where you're just grounded in yourself. You're grounded in the moment, and that is very, very magnetic, and people will gravitate to you.
Hi.
You know what else is undefeated? Shit again.
He's one of my exes.
I've heard.
Yeah.
That's why I came in here a little bit reserved.
We're good friends.
Try to keep it that way for y'all.
Okay. Cool. I love H.
I know. He loves you. He was telling me all about you.
Really? What did he say?
Wild shit.
No, he didn't. There's nothing to say.
I be seeing him under your pictures too.
Oh, yeah.
Another big part of flirting is stating the obvious, right? If you think the girl is cute, it's okay to kind of throw that in the conversation lightly and nonchalantly. He does that perfectly here when he's like, when he says that's why he came in a bit reserved. He's stating the obvious, like, this is a flirtatious conversation, and that's always, it shows the girl that you have balls, right? That you're not afraid to put your intentions out there, but he's not making a big deal out of it. That's the important part. He's just saying it nonchalantly.
What, is the most romantic thing you've done for someone?
Bought them a plane ticket?
Was it a private jet?
No.
Oh.
Back
Economy.
58C.
Self-amusing. Obviously, that's probably not the most romantic thing he's done, but, he's just kind of having fun with it.
Have you reached peak cuteness yet?
No.
I know you're still getting cuter by the hour.
You are funny.
I know.
I think I got 4 years till peak.
4 years, okay.
And then it.
Did you have braces as a child?
I did.
So did I.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they did those over here.
What?
This is pretty funny. So she says that she asks him if he had braces as a kid, and he says yes. She says, "Oh, so did I." And he says, "I didn't know they did those over here," which is obviously taking a stab at British dentistry. So it's stereotypical that, it's stereotyped that Britain does not have good dentists and that their teeth are always fucked up. And he is not afraid to put that out there. He's not afraid to make a joke about it. And it's actually pretty funny. Again, this guy's a master at just teasing, not making a big deal out of situations, but his delivery is spot on. okay? Because, you know, you can tell when you're talking to him, you're just having a good time, okay? You're not here to have a super serious conversation. Maybe, but in a flirtatious manner, no. You're not here to have a serious conversation. You're here to have a good time, right? That's what you want. That's the goal that you should have when having flirtatious conversations is you don't want it to be serious. You want it to be a vibe. You want it to be a good time.
What you got next? What you got for me next?
How many children do you want?
Many.
Many?
All girls.
Really?
Yeah. I want 8 daughters.
It's a bit excessive.
Okay, that's my answer.
And where would you live? Would you live in a big house?
He's got no shame when she says that his desire of having 8 girls is a bit excessive. No shame, you know. Don't be apologetic for who you are and what you want. But don't get butthurt. Don't get butthurt about it. Just like he did here.
London.
Oh, you live in London.
In a flat
yes.
on Oxford Street. 8 daughters.
With 8 daughters.
Single dad.
And you'd be like rapping around town. Would you ever move to London for a girl?
For a girl? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I would.
Can you cook?
No.
Ooh.
Not to worry. Can you?
No.
To worry.
So what they did there is called role playing, right? So she asked him if he would ever move to London for a chick, and that immediately states the premise that would he ever move to London for her? And he says yes, right? So now he's kind of entered the role playing commentary. And then she asks him if he can cook. He says no, and then he says, "Oh, not to worry, can you?" This is implying, right, that okay, I'm going to be moving to London for you, and I can't cook, but can you cook? And she says no, and he's like, "Ah, shit." Then we got to worry about this. This is extremely powerful with girls, obviously. Well, with all kinds of people, it's very powerful to do this role playing stuff. It's fun, it's lighthearted, and obviously, again, this is a joke. You're just role playing, but it's fun to do this. It definitely helps build a connection and build camaraderie, and obviously, it's great for flirting.
I need to pee.
By all means, don't let me stop you.
I'm gonna wait.
Is that your outro? You about to...
I like this response here. She says that she has to pee, and a lot of people would get kind of weirded out by this, like grossed out, but he handles it perfectly. He's like, all right, like, don't let me stop you. Great response here by the man.
I get up and go,
Take a bit of the piss.
Take a bit of the piss.
is that your outro? You about to get up and go,
Take a bit of the piss.
Take a...
Self-amusement, bro. This is why he's a goat, dude. All right, next clip. This isn't a video of him flirting with anyone. It's just showing this guy's personality, and I'm sure you guys will learn a lot from this as well. So let's get into it.
I'm Jack Harlow, and these are my ABCs. A, anus. F, fuck. B, pussy. Had to do it. Z, zaddy. It's like, zaddy's like, when I like run into one of my homeboys, I'm like, what's up, zaddy? Like, it's just like, zaddy, you know what I'm saying? One of my like homeboys, though. None of that, just like, he's a zaddy. Like, he looks like a zaddy. Like, when he's shirtless.
What is up with the fouling, and why would you say you're fouling so much out here?
You are so fine, bro.
Other than that, I'd like to ask about the game, man. You're really persistent. You're a great guy. What are you looking at, man? You're a great guy, man. You're out here. You're working hard. Your team's working hard. What do you have to say about that?
Sorry, I get so nervous when I talk to you, bro. My fault.
What do you do like on days off? I know people say no days off, no sleep, but what do you do like on a day off? You go to basketball games, Kentucky Derby.
I like to party. I like to
Yeah.
get faded. I like to kick it with women. I like to kick it with men. Like, I do a lot of stuff. I be chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just I try to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to kick it with men too here in our studio too, man.
Hell yeah, there's plenty of men in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not like that though, but we can.
You know, a sausage party? I don't know what's happening. Why is somebody snickering? There's a
I
lot of
don't know, it
laughing.
just sounded funny when he said it.
Get some more men in here right now.
What's the sauce?
Hey,
Male
boys!
empowerment.
I like a tall rapper.
I love a tall rapper.
Yo, I just walked through the gayest part of Atlanta, and I think I caught a glimpse of what it feels like to be a woman. Oh my God. I was getting shot at. Now, it felt good, low-key, but I've also felt violated. And listen, y'all know how I'm rocking. I got no issue, but wow.
Next guest is a multi-platinum selling rapper you know from his smash hit What's Poppin'. We're so excited to welcome him here to the Late Late Show. The always cool, the supremely talented Jack Harlow is here on the show tonight. How you doing, Jack? How's everything? You good?
What's up, Big Daddy? I'm happy to be here.
Oh, I love you calling me Big Daddy. What can I call you? Little.
Big Daddy?
Oh, we're both Big Daddy.
Yeah, we're Big Daddy to each other.
We're just two Big Daddies.
You get it?
Why not? I love it.
I'm a Big Daddy guy.
What's up, y'all? I'm Jack Harlow, and I'm here to play a game of song association with L. Money. If it ain't about the money, don't be hitting me up. I don't want to get nervous. Mine. So I remember I was at this house party at the Douglas Loop, and it was actually up in this like upstairs type area above a restaurant, and I was on the aux cord for the night. And you know, I had the party jumping, like I was playing the right music. I had the vibe going. Like I was, you know, in high school, like I liked to be on the aux. I felt like my taste was really up there. But there was this girl that was in my ear the whole night, asking me to play this Crazy Frog song. And I couldn't understand why, but she's pestering me about it. She kept asking me, oh, yo, play this Crazy Frog song. She kept showing me on her phone. I'm like, no, I ain't playing this song. Like, if I was passive at first. I was like, I got you, because you feel like they might leave you alone. But when I told her, no, I'm not gonna play, she like cracked me in my mouth, like just cracked me right in my jaw and got carried out of the party. She hit the hell out of me, yo. Punched the shit out of me. It was like a man punched me. I know who Crazy Frog is. I mean, he makes like remixes in a funny voice, I think. But I didn't know that song. I don't know why she wanted to hear it in the middle of this party when Young Thug was playing. I don't know what happened to Crazy Frog. I hope he's still at work. And the house behind her, there was a house with a pool. And, you know, the family sort of knew each other. But I found out the owner of the house was blind and deaf. At least that's what she told us, that he was blind and deaf. And so we low-key had permission to go to this pool. She said we did, but like we started going a lot. Like, I don't know if we had permission to other times, but we used to go there, skinny dip. We would bring different people in there, you know, just be a nice little vibe. But then one night we went, and I remember the window was open, and I looked in the living room, and there was a man standing there, close as hell, looking at the TV. The TV was like right here, and he was standing near the TV. And it looked like he was trying to see what was going on it. Like, we don't know if this dude was really blind or deaf or not. And shout out to the blind, shout out to the deaf, all respect. Like, but this motherfucker, like, we didn't know if it was true or not. So my homeboy, he went up to the window and started banging on that shit, like, just to see if it was true. Because we had been in this dude's pool. Like, he starts banging the shit out of the window. I'm talking about hit this shit. This dude did not fucking move. So we found out it was true. That this motherfucker's blind and deaf watching TV while we were in his pool. And we just kept pulling up. Shout out to that guy for letting us use the
Vibes, bro. This guy is not afraid to be himself. He is not afraid to say what the fuck is on his mind. And he's not afraid to use his sense of humor. He is unapologetically himself. This is something that takes practice, but the more you do it and the more you get out there and talk to people, talk to girls, the better you will get. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.